This is The Scoop for Wednesday.
I'm Josh Holton with the WMNF News headlines. A federal judge yesterday blocked Florida education officials from enforcing a law requiring a transgender teacher to use pronouns that align with her sex assigned at birth, saying the law violated her First Amendment rights. The 2023 law restricts educators' use of personal pronouns and titles in schools. Violations of the law can result in teachers being stripped of certifications and financial penalties for school districts. A panel of the First District Court of Appeal next month will hear arguments in a potentially far-reaching case about whether executive privilege shields Governor Ron DeSantis' administration from releasing records. The court issued an order yesterday scheduling arguments May 7th. The case stems from a person identified in court documents as J. Doe filing a public records request seeking information from DeSantis' office about people involved in discussions about appointing Florida Supreme Court justices. In a subsequent lawsuit, Leon County Circuit Judge Angela Dempsey rejected the public records request. State and national media organizations and open government advocacy groups have said such use of executive privilege would undermine Florida's public records law, but lawyers in DeSantis' office and Attorney General Ashley Moody's office have disputed those arguments. Florida Attorney General Ashley Moody and Republican attorneys general from 4 other states filed a federal lawsuit yesterday seeking to block a Biden administration program that would provide breaks on student loan debt. The lawsuit filed in Missouri targets a program known as the Saving on Valuable Education, or SAVE plan. The lawsuit contends that federal officials have violated a law known as Administrative Procedure Act, and that they moved forward with the program after the U.S. Supreme Court blocked an earlier debt forgiveness effort. The United States is receiving increasing scrutiny for giving billions of dollars in financial support to Israel. WMNF's Chris Young tells us one activist group is protesting the aid by refusing to pay federal taxes.
Lincoln Rice has been a war tax resistor since 1998. He was inspired by U.S. sanctions on Iraq under the Clinton administration.
In good conscience at that point, I said I'm not going to voluntarily pay for these types of actions any longer.
Now, as a coordinator for the National Tax Resistance Coordinating Committee, he's seen a spike in interest after Israel's invasion of Gaza. Some people will refuse all or a portion of their tax debt, while others will live below the taxable income level.
Now it's definitely an influx of younger folks, mostly under 35, from a variety of economic and racial backgrounds from all over the country. And, they see what's happening in Gaza and are making the connection that this is all being funded by the United States.
According to Reuters, Israel has received more U.S. foreign aid since World War II than any other country. Rice says many people have questions and concerns about refusing to pay taxes. He encourages people to know what they're getting into and not take the decision lightly.
And there is this preconceived notion that you will go to jail. And especially during the last 30 years, the only instances which we've seen any war tax resistor face jail time is when they've filed false forms.
The group has planned demonstrations on or around tax day, including a vigil outside the IRS in Manhattan. For WMNF News, I'm Chris Young.
Cloudy and warm weather today in the Tampa Bay area. Highs today in the upper 80s and overnight lows will be in the mid-70s. Tomorrow will be cooler and windy with showers and thunderstorms likely and a potential for severe thunderstorms. Highs will be in the lower 80s. I'm Josh Holton with the WMNF News headlines.
This is The Scoop, recorded at WMNF Tampa.